honoree of the night is Zoe Bleu Sidel. Zoe, I don't know where she is. Yeah. She is an artist, a poet, an actress, and fashion designer living in Los Angeles. She's releasing her first book of poems called Please Don't Bleed on My Ant Farm this winter. She is now writing a children's book to be adapted into a ballet. She's also currently working with Gucci and designing her own couture one-off garments for musicians and artists. Her talent shines through in all that she does. Zoe, we are grateful to have you with us here tonight, and we present you with the Last Girl Cultural Change Award. Zoe.
I think it's Zoe's courage which gave her mother courage and has given so many other young people courage. So thank you, Zoe. And older people.
Thank you. I'm so sorry. This is very emotional for me. I've just recently come out. I'm a survivor of sexual abuse and rape. Thank you so much for honoring me today. I honor you and the work that this organization does. It's truly inspirational. I think after we first met years ago, you got the wheels turning within me, and here I am today, and thank you. I've learned of so many amazing people through this organization, survivors like myself, that have given me the courage to speak my truth. And it's been really scary and hard, and I'm so grateful to be here. Thank you. I have, one step at a time, but this is I've collected my poetry from the past 7 years, and this is the first time I wanted to share a poem. It's called Forgiveness is a Sore Thumb, and it's about forgiving your perpetrator. And this is the first time I've ever shared it, and so bear with me. Okay. Love must conquer 4 chambers, a dungeon-like sinew for the surgeon-minded organist. They should call you Carnaggio, given the unexpected onslaught and richness from these wars you've begun within me. It seems I have become Octothorpe heavy by my indecisions, my phobias, my fear of not being lovable. Gates at a distance aching, and a propos of women broken from pain like windows. I remembered today I hung myself in my dream, trying to escape you by weaving myself into silence with moth-like gestures. I now see intimacy like texture, perpetually tumescent from this global tattooed shame. Tools like you have never been so fucking hammer-headed. All this blue-balled ballyhoo doo-dah day and your hard carpusses and Viagra to keep your hard-ons. I've never felt confident calling myself a feminist. But I know I am traumatized by men with ferocious appetites for fracturing fragile figures like my own, like my childhood taken from me onto the hood of his car on the side of the road. Kill me, please. Rape ripens shame. Rape burned in effigy, men sweating upon our mantelpieces. You may as well have raped every person I've ever loved, because boy, do they have to hear about it like a blaring morning bell. My heart is a wind chime, and with strange winds like this, I find myself every now and then whisper words to myself, to the sky, like, thank you. And I must laugh uncomfortably, of course, because I have this prison yard I can always return to with ball and chain, leading straight back to my heart. This is where my art flourishes. This is where my kingdom will be built from. Underneath this tarp, I protect my heart with barbed wire, a harp you can no longer play and pluck at. Your territory has shrunken like a fallen pope, and my corpus is not for corrupting. And the science of tomorrow knows damn well I am no longer small enough to hold down. I am no longer behind a door close to you. I no longer feel obliged to use lies to protect you like a shell. Shockingly, I can say thank you. I am finally recovering from phases of disincarnation. I am no longer scared. I am, however, fucking angry. And maybe not now or anytime soon, because my life has finally begun. And the truth to myself and the people I love has set me free from the sadness, or so I tell myself. And that is enough for me for the moment. But have you seen what happened to Weinstein, to Cosby? The swine flew and the swine are falling. Sorry. I heard you got a vasectomy and hair plugs. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Ah, but yes, thank you. I know empathy, being within your body and without your soul, and reciprocally, I know what making love is and should feel like, because sex is not my punishment. And it is not my duty. It is my gift to give to someone who honors me, who does not see me as a pawn, but a queen. I wish there was a black salt that could dry you out, but this skin seems to thicken as ice does melt, and your spunk stinks wherever you are locked up soon-ish. I hope teaches you that, at the very least. Some people believe their cocks are more powerful than innocence. And even though mine was taken at a young and very ripe age, it was beautiful while it lasted. That is something you are not, and will never be unless you say you are sorry. And I may never hear that, but I forgive you.